Okay, so like I showed you before, after. Now to continue on, let me go back in and zoom in here and see if there's anything else that we've missed. It's kind of got a line here that's kind of distracting. Smooth that out some. Okay. Everything else looks pretty good. Kind of got a dot there. Slight tonal difference there. Okay. We might just kind of work on this tonal difference from his mole a little bit more. Okay. Once again, before and after. So now what I'd like to do is run an action called subtle skin smoothing. It's going to smooth the entire image and also make a few other adjustments. That was before and then after my retouching and the skin smoothing. So I'm going to go in here and erase the mask layer by painting the whole mask layer black. And then I'm going to go back in with my paintbrush, switch my color palette back to white, and paint in the mask layer just on the faces. I'm not going to go over his eyes because I want those to be as sharp as possible. Same thing with his beard and their mouths. Smooth over his little belly here. Okay, so before, after. I'm going to go through here and lessen the opacity on that layer. I'm also going to hide the curves layer because I don't like how bright it adjusted my image. Zoom back in, make sure that I love everything. Okay, I'm going to leave this second layer that we have our retouching on and we've run our action on. That layer is going to stay at about 65% over the original. Okay, and we're just going to take that whole thing and flatten it. So now you can go to revert. Actually, let's zoom out first. You can go to file revert to see the changes. It's before, undo revert, after. It's a major difference, but it's not overkill. They still look realistically, you know, textured. It's just their skin is a little bit smoother. Another thing that I like to do is take my lasso tool and go in and select the eyes. And then we're going to go to your filter and sharpen, unsharp mask. I hide my actions palette there so I can see a little better. I'm just going to zoom in and double check for things like lens dirt and dead pixels from my camera sensor. I don't see any kind of spots or anything like that. I'm also going to double check his clothes, see if there's anything that needs to be removed, like a stain or a loose thread. I don't see anything. Okay. I might go in here and adjust this retouching on his scar right there, or his wrinkles. Just take that out using my patch tool. That looks a little bit better. Alright, and I'm going to go to File and Save. If you've not very familiar with Photoshop or you don't do a lot of retouching, you probably want to do File Save As and make a second image in case you need your original. Now at this point, one thing I might do is go to Image Mode Adjustments, pull up Curves, and just kind of play with the blacks and the highlights. I don't want it to look dull. I like how contrasty it looks naturally. I'll probably just leave it alone. It looks pretty good just like that. Alright, I'm going to File, Save once again, and that's it. That's all there is to it.